What comes to mind when you hear the phrase British food? You must have a memory of fish and chips like me, which in fact, that is the only street food from Britain that we enjoy even until 2019. However, Jakarta will begin to experience British luxury in 2021 thanks to the renowned hotel chain, the Langham. I'm Kevin Rasumantri, come taste the beauty only on See Indonesia. Restaurants for me is the beating heart of a city. A venue where good food and community intertwine. That is why I love exploring new places, from those hidden on landways to the glitz and glam of modern restaurants. Follow me while I'm visiting the most exciting eating places around cities, only on See Indonesia.
Morning guys. Gimana? How are you? Oke, briefing sebentar ya. Ada hal-hal yang saya mau sampaikan dikit. Kita mau ada revamp menu target launching di bulan Mei. Pasti kan butuh waktu 3 bulanan tuh testing menu, checking resepi, bahan apa segala macem. Chef Tom kemungkinan maunya minggu kedua datang. Breakfast komen tamu getting better, flow juga lebih enak kan. Cuman make sure semuanya ntar tetap on point. Oke, dari saya itu aja yang saya mau sampaikan. Happy working for today dan selamat siang guys.
Siap.
The watch there reminds me of the shape of the icon of London, which is the Big Ben. Even the steel beam around the watch. I've never been to London, but it has this kind of feel that a statement that it is a British restaurant. So where am I? I'm at Tom's, which is a European restaurant inside of a British hotel run by a British Michelin star chef, which is Tom Aikens. What interesting about this is that I really remember the first time I heard the news about Tom Aikens trying to open a restaurant in Jakarta way back, like 3 years ago. I had goosebumps because Tom Aikens is not an ordinary chef. He's no ordinary man. He is perhaps one of the UK's most revered and respected chefs, where he has his restaurants that's so famous and achieve Michelin star quality. And the place where I am at today, the Langham Hotel, is not just your ordinary 5-star hotel. This is the grand opulence. This is the epitome of luxury. Because for more than 150 years, the Langham, which was the first grand hotels in whole Europe, gave birth to what the hotelier known as the age of the grand hotels. And back then, if you want to go in and visit it, the Langham, it means that you are no ordinary person, because people that visited Langham, even until this day, is based from billionaires, celebrities, famous artists, politicians, ambassadors, even aristocrats and royalties. And what a lucky man I am, because I'm sitting at the best spot in the restaurant, at the chef table, next to the open kitchen, where I think that's my food. The first dish, which is the scallop, is coming to the table. If people expect that British food is something that is plain and kind of boring and pale in a way, there's not the kind of food that Tom's serves in this restaurant. Because this is essentially what we all know as the Anglo-Indian cuisine, which is a kind of barely new kind of cuisine that emerged in the United Kingdoms after the era of the British Raj. So it's post the British colonialism under the South Asian continent, like India and Pakistan and Sri Lanka. And the influence of spices really appear in this dish, because you can see that here's a classic scallop, seared scallop, so French, looks so presented in a contemporary European way. But the flavor, it's sour, it's sharp, it's spicy, it's a kind of curry, like Indian. Even they have pickles in this dish.
Hi Kevin, how are you, man?
Hey man, good.
Doing good?
Oh my god.
So how was it?
It's so refreshing. You put so many pickles in this, right?
Yeah.
Quite lots of pickles.
A lot
the shallot,
of things.
pickle.
Shallot there,
The cauliflower
is there.
You pickles. My goodness, it's like boom, so much flavors going on, and it's still lingering, the fragrance from the coriander and the curry leaves.
And the curry leaves as well.
Does this have something to do with all those things? Because I'm really curious about that.
Yes. Basically, so this dish, scallop, we serve it with piccalilli. Piccalilli is basically it's Indian preservatives, pickles.
So it's pickle.
Inside there we put our cucumber pickle, golden raisins pickle, and the shallots pickle.
Oh, so here it is, yeah.
Yeah, so here's our full line of our house-made pickles. Basically, we have three main pickling solvent. So the first one, the black one, we're using a stout beer.
Oh, this
so
one.
yeah, it's
that
contain
one,
stout beer, balsamic vinegar, sugar, and all the spices.
And what is that? Is the artichoke?
No, this is a bulb onion. And for the herbs, we're using dill and fennel and mace and black pepper, old thyme, bay leaf, and juniper berries. So, and the second one, basically we got the red wine vinegar base. Mostly we use it for root vegetable, beetroot, and then radishes.
Because you need the more, sharp
More
vinegar,
sharp
right?
vinegar, right,
Yeah.
right. And we have some herbs in it.
Yeah.
As you can see, we have some garlic and some
Coriander,
coriander seed, cumin seed. And the third one, we have the white wine vinegar base. So this is the most mellow acidity.
Okay.
So in this vinegar, we're using a dill and then a mace, coriander seed, fenugreek seed, black pepper.
You
and juniper
utilize
gas.
all of this array almost on all the dishes.
Yes, so basically this is all this pickle we're using regularly in our dishes. One or two item is basically on this menu, another item will be on another menu.
Well, in my next dish, in the main course, I have pickles or no?
You will have a pickle for the salad on the beef Wellington.
Okay.
Inside there. We will use one radish pickle inside the salad.
Okay, perfect. So after this then.
Sure, okay. So I think I need to go back to the kitchen.
Okay,
I will
sure.
prepare the main course for you and I'll meet you again.
Okay, see you there, yeah?
Okay, see you there.
Thank you, chef.
Thank you.
Follow me while I'm visiting the most exciting eating places around cities only on See Indonesia. Follow me while I'm visiting the most exciting eating places around cities only on See Indonesia. Oh, this is the famous Wellington, right?
Yes, correct.
And then this is the
The calamari fregola.
ooh, it smells so good. It's like in your
Very
face,
strong.
Mediterranean
Yes,
flavor.
very flavorful, yeah.
Hello, good afternoon everyone.
Afternoon.
Oh, what is this?
This is one of our special cocktails and this is the second one. So this one we smoke with the apple wood and we aging around 21 days in the American barrel. So basically this is Boulevardier. And then this one is our Collins signature, is Tom Collins. We infuse the Earl Grey with the gin.
Oh, so
So
British.
it's very refreshing.
So
Exactly.
British. Very typical British.
So hope you enjoy and thank you.
Thank you so
Thank you.
much. I mean, come on, Earl Grey and gin, it's so British.
Yes, indeed. And beef Wellington.
And we're wearing them. So, when we start, Ivan, I think we're gonna start on this Fregola, yeah?
Fregola. So basically this menu, we cook it classic way, the fregola sarda we're using. So this fregola pasta is the one already toasted. So basically, how to dry pasta is with the sunlight, right?
Right. Yeah.
Classically.
Yes.
But with this fregola sarda, they toast the fregola pasta. That's why they have the burnt side on it.
Oh, I saw
This method give a distinctive flavor. That's why I prefer to choose this one.
Because it looks like almost like
Like risotto.
it's like couscous, right?
Yeah, it's
Almost
almost
like
like couscous, but with a bigger size.
Very bigger size. Yes. It's like lentil.
Yeah, almost.
size of a lentil.
Yes, but still it's a pasta.
Yeah.
So this one we cook it with lobster and saffron broth first. So we sweat the onions,
Yeah.
garlic. We put the fregola in. We
Yeah.
put some a little bit of white wine.
Yeah.
Then we put the lobster stock and saffron stock.
Oh, no wonder the smell is so pungent.
Yeah,
Like
so pungent.
It screams Mediterranean flavor.
Yeah,
Right? It's just
yeah,
briny. It's seafood.
Exactly.
And what is this? Is this something
This-
pickled from your place?
No, this is actually a cuttlefish. So we slow cook the cuttlefish
Oh, wow.
into a rollat.
Yeah.
Then we slice it thinly. We toast with lime serrano dressing. So give a little bit of texture.
I'm gonna look at this.
Yeah.
Look at this. This is paper thin. It's almost like the white part of leeks.
Yes,
right?
white part of leeks.
White
and
part of
maybe
leeks.
some people thinks it's a noodle, Asian noodle.
Kway teow.
Kway teow, right?
So I'll dig in.
Sure, please. Good.
Oh.
Like it?
No, this is so good.
Nice. So basically, to finish the fregola,
Yeah.
we give a braised baby octopus. So we cook a baby octopus and the squid head and the head from the cuttlefish as well. We roast them in tomato sauce, olive, peppers, and give a little bit of anchovy. Then we chop them.
You
Then
know
we
what I like
roast.
from this is that the flavor. It's almost like biscuit sauce.
Yes.
Right?
But with a
But
fresh.
with a fresh touch, and then the texture also really good.
Yeah.
It's chunky. It's not mushy.
Yeah, not
but
mushy.
It's so much textures in this, and it's not boring at all. Even the saffron.
Even the saffron.
Saffron has this, the distinct
Yeah, the distinct flavor,
flavor
at the end,
of
a
the
little
saffron.
bit.
It's just really good. But
Right.
tell me about this. This is what I'm so excited about.
I believe you are. So this is the classic beef Wellington.
Yeah.
Tom Aikens recipe. We're using the US prime beef,
Yeah.
tenderloin, and we use mushroom and chicken duxelle on the side.
Oh, this is the duxelle.
Yes, and we serve with the classic Bordelaise sauce.
Oh, look at that.
The thickness
They
of it.
speak my language. We've known each other that
Yeah.
you are in a French restaurant, that you know that how important is sauce for
Sauce, exactly.
any kind of French classic food, right?
Sure.
And this is it. Oh, look at that. So this is the Bordelaise sauce.
Yeah, this is the classic Bordelaise sauce. We make it for 3 days
Yeah.
in total.
I love this. This is the medium, right?
Yeah.
The medium size.
Basically we serve it this way, but yeah, as you know, maybe some guests have their own preference.
Oh no, come on, please. So I'm gonna dig this into this, yeah.
Sure.
Oh, look at that. Ooh, la la.
Love it?
I am enjoying every moment.
Every moment, every bite.
Oh, this is so good.
Glad you like it then.
You know what I like is that some people, when they do beef Wellington, they tend to make the outer crust or even the egg layers to be, or the pancake layers to be, kind of thick.
Yes, that's the secret.
And then when you eat that Wellington, the first impression is that it's so starchy,
Starchy, so
it's
taste
so
of flour. or
flour.
You only can feel, you can only
Taste the
taste
flour.
the pastry itself.
Yes.
Yes. So basically with
Wow.
this beef Wellington, we make it with a crab first. So we make a chive crabs to absorb the juice from the meat. That's
Yeah.
why we can keep the puff pastry
Yeah.
thin and crispy on the outside.
I love all the things.
Yeah.
You know that this kind of intricacy to create this dish that looks so ancient. When you think that beef Wellington is a dish that comes from the hundreds of years ago, which it is, but the smallest detail to establish
Yeah.
that and becoming, I think, one of the most popular dishes on earth has this small attention to detail, right?
Our attention to detail is that because especially when we want to serve something crispy, it needs to be crispy, right?
Yeah.
But whatever it's soft,
Yeah.
like the meat itself, need to be very juicy and moist on the inside. So we need to figure out the way how we can preserve the juiciness of the meat, but
Yeah.
keep the crunchiness of the outer crust of the pastry.
British food is something that I would say not as popular
Yes.
as Italian, as French,
As
as
French.
Japanese in Jakarta.
In Jakarta, definitely.
When you were offered the position to head the Toms by Tom Aikens, how do you? I know that you're really great at classical French food,
yes.
right?
French was my background.
Your background, right?
Yeah. But yeah,
How do you adapt to this, to the cuisine of Tom?
definitely it was a challenge for me.
Yeah.
It was a huge challenge when we know there will be a restaurant open, well-known chef, but have a British background and influence. For me, it's only about adapting things. But as you know, British food is more into comfort food. Nothing is really fancy, nothing is really complicated that much.
Yeah.
But I think it will match the profile in Jakarta, especially our market here. Today, people always go into comfort food restaurant. Well, maybe with this kind of food, you can eat it like once a week in the sake of experimental.
Yeah.
But with this kind of food, I believe you can enjoy it like every week.
Follow me while I'm visiting the most exciting eating places around cities on Sea Indonesia. Follow me while I'm visiting the most exciting eating places around cities on Sea Indonesia. Well, if someone asks me, Kevin, what do you think about British dessert? What kind of dessert that really represents British cuisine repertoire? I cannot think of any kinds of food other than its classic sticky toffee date pudding that I have this in front of me. This is, I don't know what makes it so Britain, if that's a word, Britain, with O, with an I. The ingredient itself is actually not British. Date. The main ingredient is from the Middle East, as we know. And even the muscovado sugar that really plays an important role in the sweetness of the caramel is actually also from India during the British Raj. But I think I know what makes it so Britain, because if you look back into some of the oldest cookbooks in the history of the United Kingdom, they have so many plentiful amounts of types of pudding, like blood pudding, or in France they call it boudin, and then eaten mess, a kind of trifle, they call it also pudding, and then the savory one, like Yorkshire pudding that you usually eat with your Sunday roast, it's also called pudding, because the main essence of any kinds of pudding, whether it's savory or sweet, is the richness and creaminess in the dish.
Hey, Kevin. How was your dessert?
Excellent.
Excellent? Okay. I think you missed something. You need to food, but there's no drink.
Oh.
I think I need to pair with something. You having sticky toffee pudding?
Yes, sir.
I think I have something British cocktails. It's gonna be nice pair with this.
Oh, wow.
I have
Okay.
espresso martini, but this with the Langham style.
Oh, a Langham style espresso
Yes.
martini. So excited.
Espresso martini. So buy the Langham style, a little bit of creamy of ice cream.
Thank you so
So
much.
if you enjoy, Kevin, thank you.
Thank you so much. Oh, look at this. Oh, it's so perfect. You know what I like from this? The coffee content in this. It cuts through the sweetness
Yeah.
of the toffee pudding. But in a way, the bitterness of the coffee kind of merged with the slightly bitterness, the amber bitterness of the caramel. It's
Yeah.
just perfect. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Tom's, by the essence, is a showcase of British opulence and elegance. This restaurant is a symbol of how British people perseveres under years-long stigma regarding their cuisine, and how they fight back with absolute statement that being embodied within the food of Tom's.